Hey, what's going on, everyone? So we're super proud to announce to everybody that we are one of a very, very select group of dealers in the United States that is now carrying Novo Guitars. We just got 4 in today. We just got these guitars. None of us have even seen them. We're excited to see them for the first time with you guys, and we're going to do that now. I don't know if, do you even remember what we ordered, Alex?
I have a vague recollection of what I ordered.
Ah,
oh, that one's
okay.
Cool. I like that over the 3-tone.
That is a killer guitar. One killer P90 pickup. As most of you guys that are Novo fans know, they use why can't I think of the name of the pickups now? Fralins. Of course, Fralin. Lindy Fralin P90. Killer guitar. This is just a rock and roll machine right here.
Yeah, this is
this is the Solus. This is the H1, I believe, or the S1 maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a straight ahead rock and roll machine.
Yeah.
You know, 1 P90, you know, a la the
awesome.
Juniors, you know.
Awesome relic work. This one looks fantastic. Excited to plug this one in and check it out.
Yeah, I think the gold over the 3-tone is just a really, really nice look. And, you know, it's not so heavily relicked if that's not something you're really into. But,
yeah,
again, this is going to be a
good job of that.
Yeah, I like how you can kind of see some grain coming through the gold too, you know, like some grain lines there. That's really cool. Nice touch on the finish there. Obviously, the German carve is really cool.
And
really
the tempered
classy
pine body, you know, it's some unique wood choices that make this not just the same old thing.
Right.
And obviously the aesthetic of the guitar, the shape of the body, like these are all clearly Dennis, you know, designs. And I think that's really cool. It gives you some, like, you look at the guitar and you know what it is, but it also is, it's totally its own thing, which I think is really awesome.
Oh, 100%. It definitely stands out in the crowd. I love the worn on the back of the neck. It just has that perfect worn-in look. And, you know, this would be one that I'm really excited to plug in and try out.
All right, number 1.
Here we go.
Next up.
Novo number 2. All right, let's see what we got here.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Killer, an Idris.
Yeah.
In a 3 single coil configuration.
Nice amber finish there.
So this will have the Fralin vintage hot Strat pickups in it. Killer natural finish. This is right up your alley. You're all about the natural finishes.
Absolutely.
Nice ambered color. Looks really great with that 3-ply black pick guard on there. Incredibly cool.
Yeah, it's definitely got a very like classic vibe to it. You know, it looks kind of familiar at first glance, but when you start looking at the contours and all the other stuff, like it just really starts to stand out on its own as its own thing, you know?
And just the little touches. I mean, the pickup design, even the back cover, you know, it's like, it's got a really cool shape. It's not just your typical square plate that you stick on the back. I mean,
absolutely.
That's the cool thing about Novo is that they kind of think through, Dennis is like an artist. He thinks through all the design things to come up with, you know, interesting and unique things that just add that little extra touch to the guitars. So.
Absolutely. You know, if you flip it back over, I like the layout of the knobs and the pickup switch on this guitar. Like it gives you a little more room. You don't feel like you're running into everything, right? And also, I feel like this is a really cool touch, not having that angled jack in there, but having it straight in like that through the pick guard. That's really cool.
I would totally agree with that, yeah.
I just think this is a really classy guitar, you know, and it's probably going to sound amazing.
And you can't see this, but you can sure feel it. That's a light guitar.
Oh, yeah, that is super light, especially with the trim. Like super light.
Like put that up against most Strat style guitars out there. This is much
this is
lighter
definitely
than
on the lighter side of that. Definitely.
And that's typical of Novo stuff. They typically make a really light guitar, which I think everybody appreciates. There are people who like a little more heft maybe, but I think most guys appreciate a light guitar.
Absolutely.
So that's super cool.
Let's see, Novo number 3.
Number 3. Oh, yes.
Nice. Very cool. So this is Candy Apple Red.
Very cool guitar. And this is the Cirrus, I think this is the Cirrus 2H, or I can't remember the exact name of this one, but definitely the killer offset body design with two P90s, stop tail. You know, usually you'll see the Cirruses like in the J configuration with the Mastery,
Yeah.
but some guys are just not into trims, you know, and that's cool. This is the perfect guitar for those guys.
Absolutely.
Just killer looking guitar, yeah, and that color is great.
Oh, yeah.
And the figuring on the back of the neck there is...
Yeah, the roasted is just
yeah,
super cool. It gives it that old vintage vibe to it, you know, but it's obviously a very updated design. Like I prefer a stop bar, like, so that would definitely be up my alley. But I really like the black P90s with the black the witch hats there.
Yeah.
Really cool. It just kind of gives it a nice look. So, you know, again, this is just really, really like a classic example of what you're going to get with the Novo guitar. Just like super nice finish. All the fit and finish is just, you know, immaculate.
Yeah, and the necks, if you've ever played a Novo, that's like one of the main things people will say. The fretwork is meticulous. The necks feel so great. And again, not to keep hammering the point home, but feel how light that guitar is.
Oh, yeah. This is, again, another nice light piece. I'm going to assume that this is ash, but it could be the roasted pine. I didn't spec this one, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think this will be the tempered pine, yeah.
Okay.
But just a very light
super
guitar,
light
super
piece of-
resonant. You know, when you get these things plugged in, they ring.
I really love how much grain, and, you know, it's a textured finish as well, which you might not get at home if you haven't seen these in person before, but it's got a textured finish, so you actually can feel all these grain lines here. So it's just another cool, you know, feature on these guitars. I love the back of that neck.
Yeah,
just like
that one's
it just
really
has the perfect broken in feel. Like it just perfectly smooth, like the perfect broken in vintage guitar is what that feels like to me. And oh man, two P90s, I would just be stoked to plug this thing in.
Yeah, that thing's going to sound fantastic, I'm sure. All right, and one more. Okay, last but not least.
Let's see what we got here. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
yeah, look at that
That
one.
is blingy. That is super cool.
Amazing. Look at that finish. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a showstopper right there. Look at that guy.
So again, it's got
Block inlays, bound neck.
the stop bar here.
Oh, fantastic.
But yeah, I love the, oh man, look at this neck.
Oh, wow.
That's super nice. The three P90s this time instead of two.
Yep.
But oh man, that is killer.
And the way that these work is similar to, if you guys saw our Revolta video, the switching is the same way. So you have your three-way that is typical to a guitar with two pickups, which would be down would be your bridge, up would be the neck, and the middle would be those two. This will bring that middle pickup in, which is super cool. So down, it's out of the circuit. In the middle, it's on. So effectively, in the middle and middle, you have all three pickups, which is super cool. Here, you'd have bridge and middle, and here you'd have middle and neck. And then straight up would be only the middle. So lots of tone options with this guitar.
Yeah.
And
Ton of versatility.
I hate to keep saying it, but how light is this guitar?
Oh
It's
yeah,
amazing.
especially as an offset.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
if you're
that's
used to those
that's
offset guitars. It's definitely very light.
That's a substantial guitar, you know, with a metallic sparkle finish like that. Three pickups, stop bar. I mean, all that, you know, and to weigh. I mean, I don't know how much this guitar weighs, but it's not very heavy.
No,
And that is really cool.
I'd say it's under 7.5 pounds.
And that, if you want to get a close up of that fretboard, that is some dark rosewood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is just awesome. So,
And I love that they did the block inlays on this one.
yes, yeah, and they're aged. They look great. The matching headstock. I mean, this is a home run right here.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, we are so stoked to have these guitars in. We've got a bunch more coming. Alex has spec'd out, I don't know, how many did you spec out? 10 or 12 more or something?
I think we have an order of 10 in, so we'll be getting a total of 10. We got some that were spec'd by Novo that they had on a list already. We also spec'd some to our own design. So
I saw some of the ones that you worked out with Devin, and those were so cool. They're going to be great.
I'm super excited to see those, and like Shad said, we're very excited to have Novo in here because they're just a top-notch maker. They're a top-notch brand. So, you need to come check these out in person. So stop by the shop.
And all 4 of these are available like right now. So if you're
give us a call.
If you saw one that you were like, I have to have that, call the shop right now. Reach out to us on socials. We'll make it happen for you.
Absolutely.